All right, round one. Definitely keeping. This is just a great hand. Cutthroat into Call to Scions into Eyeless Watcher is going to be pretty awesome. Opponent mulligans to 6. Alright. Up against a white deck. Ooh. Culling Drone. Probably actually want to play the drone first. Makes a lot more sense. Want to get that ingest going. Ooh, someone's got the multiple drawn as emissary, I imagine. Oh, an Arcana Assassin. Well, puts a stop to my Culling Drone as well. Ooh, Woodland Wanderer is pretty awesome draw. So let's go Call the Scions here. Woodland Wanderer, unfortunately vulnerable to your Gideon's Reproaches, but still can't deny the power level of a 4-mana 4/4 Vigilance Trample. Opponent missing land drop. Alright, so opponent's got 4 spells in hand. Good information to know. Attacking. So I could trade a Culling Drone for a Nirkana Assassin. Yeah, I think I actually want to do that because Woodland Wanderer is going to be vulnerable to life gain, Death Touch, so let's just double block here. Could be Lithomancer's Focus, but let's do it anyway. Alright, yeah, that's actually a reasonable trade. So even if I didn't make that trade, what am I going to crack back and trade with another Culling Drone? I don't really want to do that. I think getting the Death Toucher out of there is actually good for us. Alright, let's play Big Man and then pass. So then we'll have Demon's Grasp. Next turn we can go Watcher Cutthroat. Probably not in that order. Alright, probably Demon's Grasp the Patrol so I can get in with Wanderer. I don't have to though. I can play Channeler and then set up for Demon's Grasp. That might be better. Alright, let's do that. I think this gets us more damage later. Plus, if he hits a land and plays something bigger, I want to be able to kill it. So we're in Rune Processor. We're actually in. We can play everything in our deck at this point. I should probably just sandbag lands. I forgot about Retreat to Kazandu. Okay, plays a land, leaves all his mana up. Not exactly sure what that means yet. I guess if I play a land, I can go Cutthroat, Demon's Grasp. But I don't need to play Cutthroat just yet. I think we'll just Demon's Grasp the Patrol still. Yeah, we'll swing for 8. I could play the Cutthroat, but we'll just swing for 8. Probably walk into a Reproach, but we'll let him just do that. Or a Lithomancer's Focus, whatever. We'll get the Reproach out of the way. We're going to have to deal with it anyway. So next turn I can go Watcher Cutthroat, which is pretty good too. Okay. Kind of want him to attack with the drone. Alright. No attacks. From Beyond. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I guess we play From Beyond, play Cutthroat, swing with Channeler, trade with an Entangler. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can still play everything in our deck. And we'll just spit out tokens for a while. So we'll play Cutthroat first. Swing with Channeler. Could have attacked with the Scions too, but I think he just takes 4 and blocks them both and gets drained a couple. So we'll let him double block. We'll kill the Entangler. Drain him. Follow up with From Beyond for some value. And we can search up Devastator if we want, but I think we're just going to be spitting out tokens till we've got an emergency here. Silent Skimmer. Well, it's very beatable. Alright. Let's get our token. Draw. Now we'll sandbag lands. So let's just play a Watcher and pass. So can drain our opponent for 5 if we lose all our tokens. Don't have a lot of need for the tokens anymore. Altar's Reap and Bone Splinters are the main reasons. Cheetah pretty irrelevant. No attacks. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, it actually really makes sense. I can still swing with everything, as a matter of fact. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, there's a retreat. Alright. Well, that'll do it. Let's pump one of our Scions, I guess. Attack with everything but Cutthroat. And see what that does for us. So he'll block there, eat 1, take 4. I don't know why people still do that. Yeah, he figured it out. He's like, why would I? Before, people were doing that all the time. For some reason, they thought blocking this one is more relevant than a... It doesn't make sense. Okay. So opponent takes 4, 5 total. Yeah, I mean, we're looking good. Certainly looking good. So he drains us. No attacks, no plays. So opponents. There's a Devastator too. Jeez. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Let's attack it yet again. Not with the Cutthroat. So sacking the Scion doesn't do anything because I won't be able to play the Devastator with it, but we will sack this one to the Devastator and drain our opponent. Actually, so close to being able to kill our opponent. We're actually just one short. So next turn he's dead regardless. I don't mind showing him the Devastator though, because it's not like important information. Well, it might be. I don't think it's super important information if my opponent knows I have Devastator. Like, he's already main decking Death Touch stuff, so it makes knowing about Devastator a little bit less relevant. Could be like he brings in a Scour from existence or something, but I don't think that really matters. So opponent just got flooded, had a mulligan. I'm thinking this opponent likely got the Drana's Emissaries, which is going to be a problem, especially since we didn't get any plummets. I don't have any more removal outside of Scour from existence, though, which I don't think is worth bringing in this match for the most part. So, all right, I guess we'll stick to the same thing, see if we can make it happen again. Once again, just an amazing open and keep here for sure. We get to turn 2 drone into Sifter, which is just excellent. I don't think I offer the trade with the drone. I think I let him ingest us and hope that we can crack back. He could play the assassin, but we'll hope that doesn't happen. Oh, he actually doesn't want to. All right. Well, I don't really want to offer the trade with his drone either. I think we'll just play a Sifter, and I guess I could now, couldn't I? The reason to do it now is I get to scry, which is actually good. Although I don't really care about drawing spells or lands right now. I will chill on it. I've got Cutthroat. I've got better plans for this drone. No play, no white mana. Probably relevant. Rotsham. All right, now we're going to town here. This is cooking with gasoline. This is amazing. Just two best 2-drops we could have played there. So now we get to swing with these two. If he trades, we're in beautiful shape here. Just make this guy bigger, drain. He's taking it, setting up our Mindbreaker. We ingest his white mana, which I'm sure he's bummed about. That was like the best thing we could have ingested. Yeah, we would have gotten a scry one, pump here, drain. That's pretty insane. All right, let's just... Now we're a land from Ruin Processor too. I think we'd well, yeah, opponent's got 6 spells in hand, so we can Mindbreaker and just straight up hit a spell here. Also could technically Altar's Reap too, which is pretty good. So I could go Mindbreaker. Let's see how cute I want to get this turn. Pretty cute, I think, is the answer. So we're going to make our opponent discard a spell because he has no lands. Tangler, sure. So now, this is interesting, but I think this is actually going to be pretty good. We go Drone, Sifter, Shambler, and Scion. And what I'm planning on doing is sacking the Scion and sacking the Drone to Altar's Reap. So sack this, pump Shambler, sack Drone, pump Shambler. So unless he double blocks Shambler, he's going to take some damage. And if he does double block Shambler, I'll do the same plan. I'll end up draining my opponent for a lot, and I get rid of the Assassin. Yeah, this is actually really good. So we go Altar's Reap, Drain plus Scry. I guess we want to kind of Scry first. Oh, sack the... Could get rid of the... No, we'll sack the drone. So let's do this. Double drain our opponent. Get to Scry. If I keep land, it works towards Rune Processor. If I keep... So basically, what did I do? I cost myself... I don't know. I think this was worth it, to be honest. So if I keep land, it works towards Rune Processor, but I still think it doesn't really matter. Like, there's still other things I'd like to find. Yeah, like this is fine too. That actually lets us play the processor, plus makes Rot Shambler that much more insane. So let's draw that and a land. Kill that thing and pass. That was probably worth it. I lost a Culling Drone and an Altar's Reap and half of my Sifter. I get to Scry 2, draw 2. So I lose like 2 cards. Draw 2, pump, Scry 2, drain 2. That was definitely worth it. Getting the Assassin off the board on this board state, I think, is actually very good. Whoa, screw. They won't even let me say that now. Sensitive, sensitive. I tried to say turd the other day. And it didn't even let me say turd. When did that become a... When did turd become a swear word? It's some pretty deep sensitivity there. From Beyond, Blister Pod. Yeah, we drew super hot this match. And opponent had to mulligan game 1 and got screwed game 2. So kind of ideal circumstances for us. But deck performed well. It was kind of cool. Let's see round 2.